somebody says that a plant is good for a particular symptom you're experiencing, and we need to know, are they using the root? Are they using the bark, the leaf? Is it the flower? Is it the leaf in spring? Is it in fall after the plant has had time to concentrate energy into different parts? That's a super important part, as well as, are you using the herb dry or fresh? Because there are some herbs where if you're using a dry herb, St. John's wort, for example, it doesn't have the same properties. It doesn't offer you the same assist that that same herb would offer when fresh is used, also with, for example, wild milky oats. And there's different herbs at different stages. But then we're also looking at the plant in its natural form. So I go out and I harvest turmeric root, for example. The whole turmeric root offers you, the last time I looked, it was 246 different compounds were in that root. So now you go and look at the capsules that are on the shelves at the stores, and all of them are going to say that it's curcumin, which is just one compound of those 246. There's probably more identified now. I don't know that it's that number. But the thing is that when you separate a compound from the matrix that it was born into, it doesn't behave the same. And the best example we have, one of the best examples we have, is that of aspirin, of willow bark, which when it was discovered, it was taken as a tea of the bark of the willow tree. Okay, so then they isolated salicylic acid, or a form of salicylic acid. That's what aspirin is. And they start manufacturing it. We all know what the side effect of salicylic acid can be: a stomach bleed. It erodes the stomach lining if you use too much of it. And in fact, we rely on that. We're told to take, if you want to thin your blood, you take an aspirin, a low dose every day. So it's part of how it's used therapeutically. They count on it being irritating like that. Once you have the ulcer, when a person has an ulcer and they're looking for an herb to support their healing process, the specific is that same herb. I skipped a little step there. When they went to manufacturing, they ended up using, I'm not going to remember, meadowsweet, which is, it used to have the botanical term, oh wow, spirea. And that's where they get the name aspirin, is from spirea. But anyway, that's important because when you go to use the herb therapeutically for a stomach ulcer, the top herb for that is meadowsweet. So whole meadowsweet will heal your ulcer, assist you, and it assist your body in healing the ulcer, whereas one compound removed from it will actually produce the problem. So taking that as my little flag, it's, no, we should always use whole herbs, because separating them out of the matrix they come in, to me, is like a roulette. What's going to happen? We don't know. So I do offer capsules that are whole turmeric, whole ginger, whole pepper, because also the pepper that everyone knows, it's almost a joke now. And you remember, you have to take pepper with that turmeric or your body won't absorb it as well. That's also an extract. So pepper has over 1,000 compounds, and they're pulling out just piperine, and they're putting that chemical into the capsules. So your capsules are curcumin and piperine as opposed to turmeric and pepper. So I just do it the old fashioned way. I just do turmeric and pepper. I add a little ginger too.